Hello everyone, welcome to Wednesday Whispers. My name is Bamford. Everybody calls me Dee. I'm an intuitive energy mentor based here in beautiful Fallbrook, California. And I come and do weekly energy updates and intuitive oracle card readings every Wednesday. And today is a big one. We are talking about the energy of overcoming challenges and the eating of the unconscious. So I had yesterday a really big download. So if you've been watching me for a while, if not, maybe go back to some older videos. But we moved to a new land about an hour north of San Diego, California. And I have my non-negotiable, which is shaking. I move, I shake. I actually have an integration playlist that I use. It started about 10 minutes, 16 minutes, and now it's 40 minutes long. And it feels like there's no time or space, and it really feels like I do the entire integration process, as I call it, and it's like an embodiment also in about 10 minutes, even though I've been there for 40. And it allows me to be much more of a clear vessel to receive a lot of downloads. So it's a perfect time for me to connect. So yesterday, for the very first time, I had an opportunity to do that in this new land, as I'm acclimating into the energy of this land and the land to my own energy, because we are energy beings. So I'm going to begin with the oracle card reading, and then I'm going to dive in. Today is a really good video that you do not want to miss. Just remember, all my videos are highly charged and activated, so every time you look at them or even just listen to them. I know a lot of us don't have the time to maybe sit or we don't make the time maybe to sit and watch a video, but we can be listening and we get the same feeling, information, and it activates us in the same way. So I do this so often. I'll be doing other things, but I am listening. Same thing with a podcast, or even if I'm listening to a YouTube video. So today, again, I'm using my Rebecca Campbell, the Starseed Oracle deck. This is one of my favorites. And so we're going to pull a card for this week with the energy of this week. And we have that new moon coming in on Sunday. And I believe it's in Aries. I'm not having dive into much of what is happening in the new moon. I just know it's coming on Sunday. Beautiful. So all this that is occurring right now is new moon energy. So the only thing I'm not very sure is I want to say it's in Aries, but I'm just not very sure. So I don't want to give you any false information there. I have a feeling that it's in Aries. Just get the inkling. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna be this one. Let's see if one more. Oh yes, this one. Whew. Yes. So the first one is Hidayeth. I'm not so sure how to pronounce it. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. All of us that are so ready to go back to our core, our beginning. And a lot of this energy is because you are remembering. So that longing of belonging, right? Of connecting. And homesick for the stars, connect. And I'm going to explain in the energy update of why we feel the way we feel right now, especially for those that are big empaths or starseeds, grid workers, energy workers, that longing for home, because we're beginning to remember more and more and more. The second one is star bathing, light body, crystal grid transmissions and activations. This is everything that is happening in your life right now. You are being activated in so many ways, so many ways. And allowing yourself, rather than fighting it, allow yourself to surrender to what is it that is coming through, rather than pushing it and really forcing it in another direction. It's like, what is it that is coming through for me in this moment? And honoring, surrendering, and allow yourself to activate that dormant DNA, because you are coming into remembrance more and more. So with the Hira Eth energy, longing for a home. Wanting to go back to the stars. Allow yourself to be curious. Allow yourself to try something different, something new. Why not? And star bathing. With this one of star bathing, especially if you do have this strong feeling of like, it's activating right now, but connect to the stars. A lot of nature energy is calling for us at this moment. So maybe at night, just take a deep breath outside and just look up and notice what it wants to tell you, what comes through for you. And if it's during the day, and you're in a place where, I know in a lot of places right now, there's like no sun, deep winter. But even then, the sun is still out, even if it's rainy or if it's cloudy. Just allowing yourself to be outside for a slight second, or even be by the window and just kind of look outside and allow the energy of the sun to come through for you in this moment. And again, same as at night, what does it have to show you? What does it have to give you? What is it here to tell you? And allow yourself to sink into that energy. Okay, so I made some notes for the energy update. Okay, so the energy update for this week, it's a big one. It's really big. So I encourage you to keep a very open mind. Just different perspectives. Allow yourself to open yourself up for something different, from something new. Just being in a state of allowance. That's all I ask for. And as always, in all my videos, use your discernment. What resonates, what doesn't, it's completely up to you. I'm not forcing anything among anyone. So one of the big messages this week is to connect to the elements. So do you see how I didn't say connect with the elements? You're going to connect to them. You're going to become the wind. It's calling you to become the wind, to become the earth, to be in nature. Be nature. To connect with the water. If you are in a place where there's tons of bodies of water, go to the ocean and be part of the ocean. Be it. If you're up hiking, allow yourself to be the mountain. Allow yourself to grow and feel and be it. Connect to it. You embody each other. But the deep connection with energy is calling us tremendously, because Mother Earth has a message for all of you. And it's amazing. Light language. Light language is a way of expression. Light language is the language of your soul, of your core being, of that beautiful inner being that you are. Allow yourself to just play around with it. How does it feel? What is it that it wants to tell you? Light language sounds like nothing you've heard before. And I encourage you that if you feel called to it, to just simply begin by making sounds. Yesterday, during my experience in my integration, all I could actually speak was light language. After that, I couldn't even verbalize anything in English that others would understand. But my energy body and the energies being surrounded, we were deeply connected. So to connect more to this cosmic energy, to the stars, to the stargazing, light language. For example, just gonna give you a little bit. Suniko se korefe. Hatebere kalapa, hanamela hosama, gunifsene kosepe. You are love, you are dear, you are ready to see. Another one, don't focus on the pebble, on the rock, on the pathway. There's going to be plenty of rocks, bumps on the road. Don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on what you want, on what you want. Your inner being, it's always there to support you and will never speak against you. So don't speak against it. Trust. Okay, the energy of overcoming. There's a lot of that right now. A lot of the energy of overcoming in this precise moment. We're feeling we have to push through, to work through all the kinks and things from last year as we are coming more into our being this 2021, which seems like in this short amount of time, which we're already in April, a lot has happened in our lives. And it's very important that we find ourselves not in a push and shove situation, allowing less tension, less resistance, and more flow. Things are just working out for me all the time. I welcome anything and everything that is of my highest good and in my best interest. Begin to reprogram. So a lot of you may feel really irritated right now with certain things in life. Be the observer. Allow yourself to step back and see what all that is trying to tell you. Sometimes it's just as simple as taking a step back, taking a breath, and looking at life from the upside down with a completely different perspective. The feeling challenge. What is happening? I think did anybody see that? I think it's a little lizard. All right, this happens. I'm in the new land. There, everybody wants to speak and be part of it and be with us. So this is what happens. But I don't know if any of you heard that. Okay. They want a little time in the camera too. Okay, the feeling challenge, coming into being, wholeness, preparation. If you are going in this moment through a very challenging state, I encourage you to look at the entire picture. Okay? Look at the entire picture rather than focusing on one specific challenge. Like one, for example, cancer comes to mind. I just got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and they're giving me a prognosis of 4 months. You can either focus on the 4 months. That's what you are earlier. I'm sorry. There's so much happening here. There's this giant lizard. It literally jumped. Okay, sorry. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so the cancer. If you have 4 months to live and you have options, you can either focus on the challenge of what is, or you could focus on celebrating, on the bigger picture. You get to still be with your family. You get still to do all these other things. If you chose, they're like, there's no cure at this moment. You get to do and be part of a much grander plan in that moment. You're going home. So rather than seeing as this challenge and just resisting it and putting it through, it doesn't matter how awful it is. Look at the blessings around you. Dive in a little bit further into appreciation, regardless of where you are right now. Any challenge that you're experiencing at this moment, step away from it. Just step back a second and begin to notice the entire picture, and then begin with an appreciation around it. Focus on what you want and not on what you don't want. The feeling is the most important thing here. That's why there's a lot of preparation energy right now, like feeling the need to prepare for something and you don't know what, because it's coming, but you don't know what's coming. So you can be freaking out. Allow yourself to simply prepare for you to feel good where you are right now and accept where you are in this moment. Energy wars. Due to the grand awakening, battle of the forces, the eating of the unconscious. This is really real and it's happening right now. There's an extremely cosmic energy war happening right at this moment. And it is the eating of the unconscious. And it has happened due to the grand awakening, to 3D, to really diving into 5D. And if you how do I word this? If you are not open-minded, just for the possibility that something grander It's a much grander plan. It's already in action for you. But there's something bigger than yourself right now. You may struggle a lot and may be doing a lot of pushing, and you may think life is so awful to you, and why is life doing this? And it's just the false evidence of like one thing after another, and you continue to activate all these things that, yes, you can be they're very real, they're happening in my life right now. But you don't have to activate them. You can take aligned action, taking care of those situations, challenges, and things that are happening in your life, but you do not have to activate them. So if you are, that's why it's the eating of the unconscious right now. If you are in a very unconscious state and you think that what you're seeing right now, what is happening in life right now, what has happened last year, that's it. This is life. This is just the way it is. You're going to have a lot of just hard things happening for you. And until you bring awareness to it, and it's like, okay, this is actually happening for me. These are opportunities in disguise for me to do X, Y, Z. It's going to continue to happen. That's why it's the eating of the unconscious. Visions, don't fear them. Fear is simply false evidence trying to trick you. You know better. And actually, you feel better. Tap into the portal of the heart. What feels better and more true to you? Nature, again, connect with nature. Be part of it. Be the tree, be the wind, be the sun, be the feeling around it. Connect with nature. It's going to be huge, especially if you're beginning to dive in more and more as you awaken, as you bring awareness, as you begin to remember more than awaken. You begin to remember who you are at a core level, connecting to your inner being and your higher self. In this level of awareness, connect with nature. It will give you so much. And again, it has a message just for you. And there's no more waiting. There's no more waiting. Alignment is now. And it's not that, it's vibration. Okay? It's not the car that broke down. It's not the partner. It's not the kids. It's not my boss. It's all vibrational. We're going to dive in a little bit more and more into the vibrational states. Your vibration is rising at this moment, knowingly and unknowingly. So you may be struggling a little bit more, kicking and screaming, still wants to bring awareness to that part of you, because you are a vibrational being living on a vibrational planet, speaking a vibrational language. So when you said, oh my gosh, I got a promotion, I'm so lucky. It's not luck, it's vibration. Oh my gosh, I knew my boss was just going to do that. And he did it. It's not that it's bad luck, it's vibration. Just sink into that a little bit further. My foot fell asleep. One of the big things that is happening right now, and I'm going to do a video on cosmic consciousness here soon. But all over the world, all over planet Earth, portals of cosmic consciousness are opening. So we'll dive in a little bit more, because I know this is a lot. This is a little bit of a longer video. And just diving into that alignment and knowing that you are an amazing being that can transcend, transmute, and alchemize any and all energies that are not of your highest good. Okay, so one of the big things today that I want to do, the crystal. The crystal for this week, this is actually a green fluorite. Sorry. Oh, my foot is really asleep. But this is a green. Here it looks almost a little bit more green. This is a green fluorite crystal, and it's for growth and renewal. It aligns with the natural order of the universe, and it's great. It's green, so it connects to the heart chakra, and it's great to heal and begin to soothe past trauma and emotional wounds. So fluorite this week, connecting. It has a lot of cosmic energy with it too. a lot of cosmic energy. This one has a little bit more of purple inside, which I love, because we have the green part of it. Well, it is considered a green fluorite, but the green connects to the heart, and then the purple connects to the crown, which is our opening. A lot of people think that the amethyst is like the third eye crystal, but actually the clear crystal quartz is the stone for the third eye. But the purple really kind of resonates with me, being open and receptive and just allowing other things that are of our highest good to come in. And so remember, please remember, I only welcome and allow high vibrational frequency of love and light into my energy field. I only welcome and allow high vibrational frequency of vibrational frequency of love and light into my energy field. I only work with high vibrational beings of love and light. Do they serve love? Do they serve the light? Yes. Mostly love. Love, love, love. Love is the highest vibrational frequency we have, and something that it really allows us to come into alchemy in such a beautiful way. All right. Well, I'm excited to, and here in the near future, do the video on the portals of cosmic consciousness. So stay tuned for that, and share with all of you how you can open your own portal. And please be well, stay safe, and connect with nature, connect with the self, connect with cosmic energy, because it wants to connect with you. What you want wants you. Have a beautiful day, all of you extraordinary beings. If my energy resonates with you, please subscribe, like this video, or maybe share it with somebody who might. I love you all. Stay well. Love you.